Well, let's get some more from Rula Amin now, who's at Beirut airport. Rula, I'm presuming there's a very ceremonial afternoon ahead.
Yes. The Lebanese state here has rolled the red carpet to receive those prisoners and along here who will arrive here, hopefully within a couple of hours. As you see behind me, that red podium, we're expecting the 5 Lebanese prisoners to be standing there along with Lebanon's president, General Michel Suleiman, who will also make a statement to welcome them. Also in the airport, we're expecting Prime Minister Fouad Siniora, Speaker of the Parliament Nabih Berri, Arab ambassadors here in Lebanon, the Iranian ambassador, the German ambassador, as well as the commander-in-chief of UNIFIL, the United Nations forces here in Lebanon. That's what we are being told. Now, the live prisoners will be coming here to the airport, but the 199 bodies that are being retrieved from Israel are going to still be in Naqoura. A lot of tests are being checked. They want to make sure who are those bodies, who do these bodies belong to. One of the people who are expected to have her body back is Dalal al-Maghrebi, and we visited her parents, it's her mother and her family at home here in Beirut earlier on. At the Maghrebi home, a 30-year-old tragedy is being replayed and grief revived. Dalal al-Maghrebi was 20 years old when she led a group of 11 Palestinian and Lebanese fighters onto the beaches of Tel Aviv. The attack left 33 Israelis dead, as well as Dalal. It was 1978. A photograph of Ehud Barak, now Israel's defense minister, with Dalal's body engraved the affair on the minds of Palestinians and Lebanese at that time, and she became a symbol of the Palestinian struggle. For 30 years, her body was buried at this cemetery in Israel, with only a number to identify her grave. Dalal's body will be returned to Lebanon on Wednesday, part of the prisoner swap between Hezbollah and Israel. Her mother says, since she was told of the news, a recurrent daydream has been haunting her, of Dalal knocking on the door, asking her mother if she recognizes her.
يعني هيك بيخطر على بالي انه تفوت طيبه هيك وتقول لي انا مين بتعرفيني ولا ما بتعرفيني انا يا ماما. I'm Dalal, she says. Do you know me? And I tell her, I do, Mama. Of course I do. انا دلال. هيك يعني. بقول لها طبعا انا بعرفك يا ماما. شو بدي احكي لك يا بنتي؟ الله يرحمهم يا رب.
At the Maghrebi's home now, conflicting feelings, says her brother Shadi. To keep Dalal buried in an unknown grave, but in Palestine, or bring her back to Lebanon and give her an appropriate funeral.
But maybe it's better if she stayed there. We are refugees here, and one is only dignified in his own country, even when dead.
Dalal was a member of Yasser Arafat's Fatah movement. She was one of many Palestinian, Lebanese and Arab fighters who were killed during the confrontations with Israel over 30 years. Their families have spent years in an endless search for their news, or at least their remains. The list is long, but only around 200 bodies will be retrieved, with so many families waiting for the DNA test to settle years of uncertainty. One of the bodies to be returned is of Yahya SKAAF. He was 18 years old when he joined Dalal in that attack. But unlike Dalal, his fate had been a mystery for the past 30 years. His brother JAMAL still keeps his school records. But it was Yahya's mother who kept his cause alive.
When my mother died, Hassan Nasrallah himself called me and told me that now Yahya is our responsibility and we are committed to his case.
A month and a half before the Israeli soldiers were captured, Hassan Nasrallah met with the family and promised again. Hezbollah will kidnap Israeli soldiers and will swap them for Yahya and other Lebanese prisoners. The word now is that Yahya is dead. Yahya was a Sunni Muslim and a member of Yasser Arafat's Fatah movement. But Yahya's family says it was Hassan Nasrallah who had finally brought them the final word and Yahya's body back. Rula Amin, Al Jazeera, Beirut.